Alright. Alright, so how's it going, guys? I'm Wang It Tang. Lazy's with me doing the New Bloods Workshop and Shadowfax. We're going to be mentoring the offense. So the most important thing about offense is it's getting the flag home. The most important thing is obviously timing. There's a lot of timing that's going to be involved with it. And the primarily function of offense is to clear the flag stand, I guess.
No.
Okay.
It's to get the flag.
Yeah, but the majority of the time you do that by clearing the stand.
Okay.
That's what I was getting at. Alright, so the first part of offense is like getting to the base. The most basic thing to do, obviously, is to run down midfield, which isn't not a very good strategy because the sniper is going to be just shooting at you. So like you don't want to go through the midfield like here. You want to go all the way through the sides of the map and try to flank around. That way, if you go right through the middle, I wasn't holding push to talk. Fuck.
You were.
I was? Okay. So pretty much go through the sides. It can help you set up slides and like the LD won't be on you as fast and just overall useful. Also, it helps you get spots on the enemy capper because that's where the enemy cap routes are on the sides of the map. You're not going to have a capper starting a route straight through mid. They're going to be behind their base, on the sides, and just helping out your defense is also, good. So that's important. Next thing, if you're ever having trouble on offense, it's not a bad idea to try to stick together with someone. Whenever you can set up a 2v1, that's always really useful. The LD is normally the best fragger on the other team, so a lot of the times going up against just 1v1 is not a super effective strategy if you can't simply outfrag them. So take another person with you. 2 people should be able to kill the LD, and then from there you can go and get the Hoff. Does that make sense?
Sniper.
Yeah, sniper, and then into Hoff.
Like sniper is super important. Like just
Yeah, especially on maps like Arx Novena, where the sniper can literally see the entire map. Okay. Did you want to talk about fidgeting and stuff, Lazy?
If you see another guy, shoot him. Don't chase after him. Like shoot him as you skip past him. People might get mad about that. If they do, tell them to shut up. They're bad. But like.
So essentially, the biggest thing I see new people trying to do is they sit in midfield and shoot at the other offense, and then chase them back to their base, and just like constantly shooting at them. And that's fidgeting. It's not helping your team. It's not helping anyone really, and it's just kind of killing the game. So, don't do that. Anything else so far, Lazy?
Sniper's important. Play if you're going after sniper. Don't just jump at him.
Yeah, the sniper's gonna have. Sniper has a lot of ways to pick at you, especially from across the map. You want as much health as possible.
If you're
Okay.
not shooting at your capper, it's good. If
Yeah.
you just get the sniper to waste like a minute shooting at you if you're like peeking behind the hill, that's fine.
One of the most important things to understand as an offense is if you die, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes just being in the right place at the right time and dying will let your capper get out. And that's important to know because I know a lot of people, especially new players, get frustrated if their KD is terrible after their first game because they're dying so much. But in a sense, sometimes just dying to the Hoff or dying to the LD and pulling them far away from the base is very important. Synchronization is important, like Shadowfox said. You need to all be going in at the same time. I was going to get to that in my next point, which is clearing the flag. And then after that, I will talk about like slides and stuff in case your capper dies or doing double reps. So when you're clearing, the most important thing to do is not to kill people too early. If you excluding the sniper, sometimes you gotta kill the sniper early. But for example, the Hoff, if you kill the Hoff with 20 seconds left before your capper comes in, that Hoff is gonna respawn and he's gonna be back on stand, and you're gonna have to kill him again. And normally that just doesn't go well. So the idea is you want to start attacking at 15 out. Your capper is going to be calling times all throughout his route. He'll be saying, okay, I'm starting at 35 now. I'm 25 out. I'm 15 out. I'm 5 out. So normally at 15 out, that's when you want to start hitting the flag. And about 5 out is when you stop throwing grenades at the flag stand, because you do not want to team K or TK your capper. That's one of the most annoying things that have happened to you as a capper, is if you're going to be out with it and your team kills you. So it's okay to die if you're clearing, like if you start doing the LD and you pull him way out, he's not gonna be able to stop capper. But it's important you communicate with your teammates, being like, okay, LD's on me now, so this would be your chance to go in or come help me. Pretty much whenever you're dueling someone, you need to tell them what's going on. Let your team know. It's like, okay, the LD's on the left side, we can come in through the right. Stuff like that. And then once your capper gets out, if your capper gets out, K out unless you're 5 seconds away from killing the sniper. Anything more than that, you're not worth it, because K'ing out or killing yourself, pressing the K button, is important because you get back to your base and you can D up and meet your capper.
Or if there's somebody in front of you like that's chasing the capper, then shoot him and then K out.
But the idea is you don't want to run back through the midfield back to your base. Just K out. It's super important. Yeah, your KD is gonna be bad, but again, you're playing capture the flag, not TDM. Anything else, Lazy?
You should probably go for grabbing flags.
Yep, that was my next point. So, okay, so the next thing is grabbing. There's kind of 2 sets of grabbing. There's like a slide, and there's a walk, and there's like a double route. As an offense player, I suggest learning some cap routes, just because also it helps you spot the enemy capper easier if you know where to look. So that's important, and it's never a bad idea to throw in a double route if you can sync it up with your capper. Now, let's say you're coming in pretty fast on a map like Dangerous Crossing. As long as you make it clear to people, you can slide, meaning you kind of go in about 200 to 230 speed, and you just grab the flag and you try to move it. So it's important to try to do this because it keeps the defense on their toes. If the defense only has to look for the one capper, and they'll know him by name after about the first run, if they're only looking for the one capper, they're going to focus all their attention on spotting him and only really focusing him down. However, if you can slide in, get out with a flag, suddenly you become a priority. They have to go move their position, run around, get the flag back, and it helps create movement. And you can always just bring the flag back to your base. Because again, goal of offense, flag to base. So.
Also on that, like you don't like if you're going like 100 even, that's like fast enough.
Yeah, you don't have to be going fast. Like just like this, or something like 120. I would probably slide this if there's no one here. Just create some disruption on the defense. It's pretty useful. If your capper dies en route and you're able to clear the stand, for whatever reason, your capper craters, shit hits the fan, it's not a terrible idea to try to walk the flag, which is pretty much the only time you're allowed to llama. Pretty much, it's obviously a slide is better than a walk, but sometimes you just have to walk it, and again, it's to create the same kind of movement. But I would suggest only walking if your capper is dead. Either snipe spawned and killed him or something. Pretty much walk surf only if shit hits the fan and you need to keep the flag moving, or like an E-grab. Standoffs are last, don't worry, Shadow Fox. Anything else really, Lazy?
Like, seriously, don't be afraid to touch the flag.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess the way to think of it is the more if they're looking at you, and you're going slow, don't grab it unless he grabs. But like the faster you're going, the more they can be paying attention to you, and you still grab it, you're fine. But like if you're going slow and there's nobody on stand, grab the flag. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. If they don't see you, definitely try to grab it if you have a little bit of speed, because it's just going to make them constantly looking around for people, and it's important just to keep that flag movement up. So yeah. Alright, so the next thing I was going to have is the aftermath of the cap. So you either die on offense, your cap gets out, and you have K'd out. So at this point you're dead, you're about to respawn, and you have a couple options of there's a couple things that need to get done. So the first scenario is you have a perfect clear, everything's awesome, snipe is dead on exit, and your capper is coming out of base. So what you want to do is you want to spawn in maybe a light class, maybe even your offense class, and D up. Pretty much just help out your defense, secure the flag, make sure you get the cap. At that point, you just kill everything that's an enemy and make sure the enemy cannot E-grab or, I don't know, instant conk return, any Batman shenanigans, any crazy shit like that. Your job is pretty much to make sure that that doesn't happen. So the next scenario would be your capper gets out, but maybe he messed up the exit, or he's getting sniped at, or he has really good chase on him, and he's saying, meet me, I need meat. So this time, you're also going to either go in like a Pathfinder or Soldier, and you're going to race towards your capper. And this is just going to be help support him. He's either going to need a pass or just help killing the chase on him. And at that point, once you've killed the chase and you don't have any momentum, either you can K out if the capper keeps going past you and you kill the chase, or you grab the flag and it kind of turns into a walk, and you walk the flag back. But meeting is so important. A lot of the times, your capper is not going to be on a perfect route and is able to get out 300 and can get all the way back to base and just instantly. So a lot of the time, it is always the best idea to meet the cap. Yeah, so the last thing is, say you're in a weird class like Pathfinder for the D-up. Once you get the flag, just K out again or go into an Invo Station to get into your normal offensive class. Anything else, Lazy?
Okay, well, so my roommate left, so I can talk now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just like get the flag home. Actually, is there anything you guys want to learn from this? Which probably should have been the first question.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Talkative bunch, okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about conks. I had a thing with like standoffs and Pathfinder and conks and stuff.
Wait. Oh yeah, just like communicate with your team. Like, if you're not getting out, just like ask your captain why you aren't getting out. If you're flag staying out a lot, like be like, hey defense, how can I help you? Like, not let the flag get out all the time. If I don't know, like if you can grab the flag, tell your team you can grab the flag. Like if you like see the sniper but you can't kill him, tell your team that. Just like say what's up. I don't know.
You need to be very talkative on offense, but not like talking about random shit. Just make sure people know what the hell's going on. Figure out what's going on. It's offense. You can be very flexible of how you're playing it. So you can either play, more defensively if your defense need help, like Kane out, D'ing up better, or targeting certain people on defense. And then spots on capper. Yeah, we kind of talked about that already. Shadow.
Your capper. What else is there that new people don't do? Oh yeah, don't go in too early. Like.
Yeah, wait till 15 out for the capper to say, and then go in. The only exception to that would be maybe Juggernaut or Brute. You want to go in it like earlier because you're fatter and it takes longer to get to stand. But you should be
honestly,
hitting.
I think that the whole, or like, you shouldn't be like waiting in the generator for like until they're 15 out or whatever. You should be like doing stuff. Like, there's no reason to like stand still ever if you're playing offense. Well, okay, there is, but like you shouldn't be standing still if you're playing offense. So it's like make sure you start shooting the guy on the people on the stand. If like you're not killing the sniper or whatever when the capper is like 10 out, then they should be dead by the time your capper comes in. Like you'll have to figure out yourself like what time you like going in. I like going in really late and just like exploding people with grenades. Like and then if I'm playing radio, I'll usually go in early and like just sort of whittle them down slowly and like kite them. It's just like it's something you need to figure out, which is like really most of like you just need to practice and like figure out what works for you. Yeah. Same with classes. Like,
I was gonna go over a couple loadouts that were good to use.
But I mean, yeah, but you should probably just like again figure it out yourself. Everybody like has their preferences.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Mutt made honor chug work for the longest time. You can do whatever.
All right. I was gonna go over standoff stuff as well. Because that's pretty much the other half of the game. Okay, so standoffs, are when you have the enemy flag and they have your flag, and they're going to be holding it one of the back hills, and you'll be holding it one of the back hills behind your base. You do not really hold on stand, except in some rare situations. So the idea is you're going to be creating 4v3s because it's a 7-person, game. So you're going to have 4 people on offense. It's going to be your 2 other teammates on offense, and your capper. So pretty much you're going to set up a time. Okay, so you'll be like, okay guys, let's hit at 18:45 or 15:30. And at that time, that's when like all of you guys hit the defense all at once. So it's important to know a couple things. One, it's going to take about, I don't know, give yourself plenty of time to get over there. They're going to be hiding at like a back hill. They're not going to be on stand holding the flag like in a public match. They're going to be far away, and these are going to be the best fraggers on the team for the most part. It's also important to know you need to bring fragging classes. Do not have 3 Pathfinders and 1 soldier. The one rule I always keep in mind is you should only have 1 Pathfinder maximum.
You should have 1 light on offense.
Yeah, and normally that'll be your capper. I guess statistically speaking, cappers are the worst fraggers of the team, mostly because they don't practice fragging ever. So they'll probably be playing Pathfinder Conk. So it's important for you guys to be in Juggernaut, Raider, Soldier, Brute, like someone that can kill a lot of things, because you're going in 4v3. Again, timing is extremely important. Don't make this into a 1v3 situation. Keep it at a 4v3. Like there's a reason it's 4v3. Obviously, defense is going to be a little easier to defend it, and you need 4 people on offense. But like, don't go in and try to be like, oh, there's 2 of us here, we could totally take them. Just wait for everyone, figure out what you're going to do, and go in. And also, don't all go in straight at them. If they're holding on a back hill, don't have all 4 people run straight at them. Have people come from the flanks, from behind, all that good stuff. Yeah, and of course you want to focus fire on the person who's, holding the flag. Try to get him alone.
No, you do not want to do that.
Okay.
You shoot everybody. Like if you can.
You shoot everyone. Yeah.
But if there's a guy one shot, like kill him. If like you're skiing towards people and you see a guy, shoot him. Like it's not just a capper that you need.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
kill.
No,
like,
that I was.
They're competent.
I was gonna add that in, but yeah, I was saying like, pretty much, kill the person closest to you. But of course, like, try to target the capper more. Alright. Should we go over, like, crashing, I guess? Crashing's pretty simple.
No, so for standoffs, you probably don't want to be playing heavy. It's, like, really easy to ski away from them if in offense, if you're playing heavy. You, I mean, Raiders, like, the class to play for offense, honestly, but you heavy isn't that good for standoffs unless you're really coordinated and know what you're doing, which you might be, and then do that, but I would not suggest trying to do that. And then if you're a capper, if both cappers get out at the same time and you still have good health, then just stay at their base and try to get 310. Like standoffs are kind of sketch, but while you're setting up for a standoff is one of the easier times to get the easiest time to get the flag back. So just if you're there and you have 1,000 health, just go try to get the flag back. And communicate with your offense to do so. Make sure you have enough people on defense. And if you're actually setting up for a proper standoff, just don't be seen, or do your best to not be seen, and don't fight people until the until you say to hit. Just hide behind the hill. If they come push for you, ski away. Don't ski to the other side of the map. Make sure you can still hit them at the right time, but don't don't fight people until you need to, honestly. If you die early and your team's you just that, if you do die early, try to make it over there quickly in Pathfinder. Tell your team that. If you can't make the time for whatever reason, tell your team that set a new time.
And normally, if the person who can't make it, they and they want a new time, it's on them to say the new time, or just be like delay 5, delay 10, something. Yeah, I guess that'd be all. And then your defense might be calling, like, in case, like, oh, this looks bad, we might need help. In that case, if you die early, just D up and help secure your flag. Don't try to run over there in Pathfinder. Alright, don't think there's really anything else on that note with standoffs.
Oh, if there's an O sniper, go kill him. Like, I realize, like,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
fidgeting, but, like, kill the O sniper because defense dealing with him is a bitch.
Yeah, that is a good point. I forgot about that. Yeah, so O snipers. Occasionally what will happen on standoffs is your sniper will be like, can I O snipe? And someone stay D for me. Pretty much he's gonna O snipe and then again just communicate. Someone stays defense for him. But yeah, I was never a huge fan of O sniping.
No. If you have an O sniper, or no, if they have an O sniper,
yeah,
then it's your job to kill him.
Exactly.
Not the defense's job.
Exactly. But I'm saying if your sniper wants to O snipe, then just communicate and have someone stay defense for him.
You can O snipe if you like communicate with your team.
Essentially, if you want to O snipe on a standoff, you just have to communicate and tell people. Are you guys familiar with pug rules? The like ban list? No? Okay, so should we go over some of that stuff then? I'm pretty sure it's on Reddit.
It's just
Pretty much.
no, for offense, it's no Raider Plasma, no Inf Stealth. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and no quick fuses except for, or no soldier quick fuses.
And then Technician's gonna have all of his turrets and stuff banned. And proxies are banned. Oh, Shadowfax, we're just going over like main offense rules, not Hoff. But yeah, so if you guys want to see like the extensive list, I'm sure it's on Reddit. Alright, anything else, Lazy?
Standoffs? No.
Alright. I'm pretty much out of stuff on my list that I made. Besides, like, just some loadouts that I would suggest using.
Use one frame fed lag equals false in your INI. I think INI stuff, honestly. Just, like, get good frames. Like, over 60, honestly, if you can. Like, you turn off most of your HUD stuff, you don't need it. Don't complain about people using Magic Chain. It's, like, not hard to kill them. But yeah, like, get over 60 frames. If any of you aren't, I can give you my INI, which is pretty good for the thing. So, do that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of INIs that you can find that are really good. Lazy's is one of the best. I will give him that. But yeah, just
find one.
Just find one. Make sure you're getting over 60 frames. It's really important. All right. Anything else? Like, I think we've pretty much covered pretty much everything.
Yeah.
All right.